There's something stylists do with their clients that most people will never discover on their own. It's not replacing the entire wardrobe. It's not buying expensive pieces. These are small changes to the look, sometimes just one, that create an immediate effect. The kind of effect that makes someone look at you and say, "You look different today, more elegant." And the most curious part is that these changes take minutes, literally minutes. Today, I'm going to show you 6 of them, the same ones professional stylists use with clients to create this expensive-looking effect. No designer labels, no wardrobe overhaul, nothing you can't do right now. Stay until the end, because the 6th one is the one that changes the perception of the entire look the most. Trick 1. Swap the slouchy bag for a structured bag. I'll start with something that few people associate with elegance, but that stylists know very well. Imagine 2 women with the same look, same white blouse, same dark jeans. One carries a large, soft, slightly misshapen bag. The other carries a structured caramel bag with a clean shape. Even without consciously realizing it, the people around them have already made a decision about which one looks more elegant. And the answer is always the same. The structured bag isn't a minor detail. It's what stylists call a noble structure finish. It works as a social signal. When the bag has shape, the entire look appears more polished, more considered, more cared for. A soft, misshapen bag, or one with plastic-looking shiny leather, does the opposite. It brings down even a beautiful outfit. The tones that work best for this effect are caramel, wine, brown, black, off-white, and navy. Combinations like a white shirt with dark jeans and a structured caramel bag have immediate visual power, or a midi dress with a wine bag and nude sandals. The look goes from ordinary to refined in seconds. The rule is simple. A structured bag makes a basic outfit look expensive. A shapeless bag makes an expensive outfit look basic. But the bag is just the beginning. The next code involves something that most women completely underestimate. Before we continue, what I teach here aren't just fashion tips. These are the invisible codes that stylists use to make a woman be seen and treated as elegant, expensive, and important in any environment. If you want to keep learning these secret codes, subscribe to the channel now so you don't miss the next videos. Trick 2. Add a 3rd piece to make the look feel more important. There's a very common mistake in looks that seem almost right, but fall just short of something. The outfit is beautiful. The color is good, but something's missing. Weight. Presence. A reason for the eye to stop. What's missing is what stylists call the 3rd piece. Think of it this way. A blouse with pants is a combination, but when you add a layer, a light blazer, a tailored vest, an open shirt on top, a sophisticated kimono, the look stops being a combination and becomes an outfit. The difference is in the visual authority layer. The 3rd piece creates a frame. It organizes the torso, defines the shoulders, and signals to everyone looking that the look was put together with real intention. A white tank top with wide-leg pants is already elegant. With a tailored vest on top, it becomes powerful. A white shirt with dark jeans is classic. Open over an ivory tank top, it becomes editorial. When a look seems too basic, the solution is rarely to change the main piece. It's to add the right 3rd piece with a good cut. Just be careful with what doesn't work. A blazer that's too tight, a cardigan with texture issues, pieces that are too long and weigh down the silhouette. The 3rd piece needs to structure, not overwhelm. And speaking of the foundation of the look, the next code is one of the most underestimated of all. Trick 3. Swap the casual shoe for a more polished one. Almost nobody pays attention to this consciously, but everyone feels it. The shoe is the visual base of any look, and when the base is wrong, no matter how right everything else is, something feels out of place. Stylists call this the noble base finish. The idea is simple. The shoe isn't the final detail of the look. It's the foundation that supports everything above it. A casual flip-flop, a very sporty sneaker, or a worn-out flat sandal sends people the message that the look was thrown together. Even if the clothes are beautiful, the shoe reveals the lack of intention. Now imagine the same look with a nude slingback, or a caramel loafer, or an elegant mule, a delicate strap sandal, a pointed toe flat. The entire look shifts register. Straight white pants with a light blue shirt, a nude slingback, communicates lightness and refinement. Dark jeans with a beige blazer and caramel loafers have immediate presence. A midi dress with thin strap nude sandals looks effortlessly styled. The rule stylists follow: the wrong shoe brings down a beautiful look. The right shoe elevates a simple outfit. Avoid dirty shoes, very worn out ones, overly heavy styles, or exaggerated platforms in looks that call for delicacy, and save sporty sneakers for the days when the look genuinely calls for them. Now there's something that acts before any piece or accessory, something people feel before they process any detail, and that's the next code. Think about it. If just one stylist trick already changes how people look at you, imagine 10, 20, 50 of them. That's what you'll learn on this channel. Subscribe now and turn on the bell to collect them one by one, and never walk into a room again without being noticed. Trick 4. Swap. Loud colors for more sophisticated tones. There's a reason why certain looks appear rich without any visible brand. And that reason has a lot to do with color. Imagine a woman wearing a neon yellow set, vibrant print, and strong red. Now imagine another woman in beige pants, ivory blouse, and a caramel bag. Which one looks more refined? The answer lies in what stylists call a high-value palette. Strong, loud colors draw attention, but scatter the reading of the look. They compete with each other. Sophisticated tones: off-white, sand, beige, caramel, wine, navy, chocolate, olive green, light gray, ivory. Do something different. They hold presence. The difference is this: a loud color makes the look noticed. An elegant color makes the woman noticed. An off-white shirt with navy pants and a caramel bag has a harmony that feels natural and at the same time very sophisticated. Beige pants with a chocolate blouse and a cognac belt create an image of quiet wealth. A wine dress with nude sandals and gold earrings has impact without apparent effort. The secret isn't to wear only neutral colors. It's to understand that elegance doesn't shout, it holds, and once the colors are right, there's one small detail that organizes everything. A code that stylists use more than any other. Before we move on to the next trick, how many times have you stood in front of a closet full of clothes, looked at everything, and thought, I have nothing to wear? And in the end grabbed the same old thing, the safe, boring look, and walked out, feeling invisible. Again, your problem isn't a lack of clothes, it's that nobody ever taught you the codes a stylist uses to combine what you already have. I just released a guide with over 150 ready-made looks that I tested one by one, using only 15 pieces you probably already have in your wardrobe. These looks are so elegant that people will turn to look when you walk by and whisper to their friend, "Wow, what an elegant woman." And you won't need to think about a thing. You just choose the look and copy it piece by piece, exactly as I show you. In less than 5 minutes, you're dressed and ready to go. The link to access the guide with the 150 looks is in the pinned comment and in the description. And if you're watching on TV, just scan the QR code that appears on the screen. Trick 5. Add a belt to organize the waist. This is one of the most used tricks behind the scenes in fashion, and one of the least remembered in everyday life: the belt. Not the wide, thick leather belt with a huge buckle. I'm talking about a thin or medium discreet belt in cognac, caramel, brown, black, or wine. Stylists call this technique proportion marking, and it works like this. When you add a belt to a loose dress, a shirt dress, a blazer, or high-waisted pants, the entire look gains organization. It feels finished with intention. Without the belt, many looks are fine, but with a feeling of something incomplete, as if the clothes are being worn rather than truly dressed. A white shirt dress with a cognac belt and nude sandals goes from casual to refined in seconds. Beige wide-leg pants with an ivory blouse and a caramel belt create an elegant, balanced silhouette. Straight jeans with a white shirt and a brown belt deliver a classic and very well-finished result. The rules stylists follow: the elegant belt doesn't squeeze the body. It organizes the look. Avoid very flashy buckles, worn leather, and belts that pinch at the stomach. The right belt almost doesn't show, but makes all the difference. And now we arrive at the final code. For many women who understand style, This is the most important one of all. Trick 6. Remove the excess and let one detail shine. Have you ever stopped to observe the look of a truly elegant woman and found it hard to put your finger on why she seemed so sophisticated? It's probably because of this code. Women who look consistently elegant do something that seems simple but requires discipline. They choose one single detail to shine and let everything else support that detail in silence. Stylists call this the controlled focal point, and it's the technique that separates looks that seem expensive from looks that seem full of effort. Think of it this way. When a structured wine bag, a large gold earring, a bold bracelet, a strong lipstick, a colorful scarf, and a special shoe all appear together in the same look, the eye doesn't know where to go. Everything competes, nothing wins. But when there's only one point of highlight, something changes completely. The eye goes directly to that detail. The rest of the look holds without competing, and the result feels like luxury. An all-beige look with a structured wine bag as the only highlight has immediate and powerful elegance. A white shirt with medium gold earrings and caramel pants looks editorial without any effort. A black midi dress with just one gold bracelet communicates more sophistication than the same dress loaded with accessories. The stylist's final rule: one strong detail looks like luxury. Many strong details look like effort. Before leaving the house, the exercise is simple. Look in the mirror and remove one accessory. The look that remains will appear more expensive than what you had before. So those are the 6 codes that stylists use, and that now you know too. The structured bag that signals finish. The third piece that gives authority to the look. The shoe that holds or brings everything down. The color palette that communicates before any word. The belt that organizes and completes. And the focal point that creates effortless elegance. None of these codes require expensive clothes. None require a wardrobe overhaul. They only require attention. And attention is exactly what separates a woman who gets dressed from a woman who has style. Tell me in the comments, which of these codes do you already use without realizing it? Or which one had you never thought about before? And if you want to see more discoveries like these, about elegance, about real style, about the details that make all the difference, stay here with me, because there's so much more to come.